Hi, welcome to our math. Today I'm doing a series of videos where I am finding the inverses to matrices. I'm doing this with a method where we start by writing out the original matrix, and then we put out a line, and on the other side of the line we write an identity matrix. The theory behind this is if we can do row manipulation to get an identity matrix on the left, we will get the inverse matrix on the right. So I'm going to start by pivoting on this 5. I'm going to say 4 times row 1 plus 5 times row 2 to zero out the negative 4. If I take 4 times row 1, I get 20, negative 12, 4, 0. If I do 5 times row 2, I get negative 20, 10, 0, 5. And if I add down, I get 0, negative 2, 4, 5. All right, so I can rewrite my original first row. Nothing has changed there. 5, negative 3, 1, 0. But my new row 2 is 0, negative 2, 4, 5. Some math purists would tell you that I should divide by 5 up here to make this 5 a 1, and I should divide by negative 2 here to make this a 1. I do my dividing closer to the end so that, well, mainly because I have a lot of students who don't like fractions, and it's easier to just do the integer manipulation and then divide in your last step. If I want to use this 2 to get rid of the 3, I have to say 2 times row 1 minus 3 times row 2. I will take row 2 divided by negative 2 here. It's only a 2-row matrix, so I know the dividing is pretty quick. I'm going to do my work up here. So 2 times row 1 is going to be 10, negative 6, 2, 0. And negative 3 times row 2 is going to be 0, 6, negative 12, negative 15. And when I add down, I'm going to get 10, 0, negative 10, negative 15. Because I want this number to be a 1, I'm going to divide everything through by 10. A lot of my students don't like when I do it that way. They would prefer if I came through here and said, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. The thing is, this is all just shorthand for the person who's solving. I'm a little bit lazier. This to me is enough for me to understand, but also the students who do that instead of this, they put an arrow and they say to row 1 so that they really can follow their notes and know exactly what's going on. Okay, so 1, 0, negative 1, negative 3 halves. Divide this by negative 2, we get 0, 1, negative 2, negative 5 halves. And so now that we have an identity matrix over here, we can see the inverse to C is going to be negative 1, negative 3 halves, negative 2, negative 5 halves. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.